Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Lotus Center's YouTube channel. This is Chair Yoga, and in case you don't know me, I'm Marilynn Freeman. The props that you will need for this class are a broomstick, if you have one, and ideally, if you have a noodle. The noodles are starting to appear in the store, so be sure that you look for them. This one's cut in half, so it's usually twice this length, so you can give a noodle to a friend. So you can use either the broomstick or the noodle, and then you need to have a large book or a block. So those are the two things that you need to have for your props today. Okay, so if you've seen the first two classes, you know that I'm introducing the class with the Holy Incantation of Solace. So today we're doing the third part of that. So I'd like you to make a fist out of your right hand, and I'd like you to envelop that hand with your left hand, and then just let your elbows drop down and close your eyes, and repeat after me. May kindness resound in my voice. May kindness resound in my voice. May kindness resound in my voice. So open your eyes. The next one, you want to put your index finger and your thumbs together and have them kiss each other. And then bring your other fingers into steeple and then connect the base of the palms. So I'll get a little bit closer to the camera and show you what this looks like. So now bring this up towards your forehead and repeat after me. May clarity shine in my mind. May clarity shine in my mind. May clarity shine in my mind. Take a deep breath, let your hands come down. And if you'd like to know the whole thing for the Holy Incantation of Solace, it's recorded and it's under the meditation section on the YouTube web channel. All right, so let's take a big deep breath in. Inhale up. And take those arms out to the side as you exhale down. And palms up towards the ceiling. Big inhale up. Lift the heart, lift the chin, lift the chest. And let the palms float down. And one more time. Big inhale up. Pushing down into your feet, pushing down into your sit bones, lengthening the spine. Reaching up and draw the hands down into Namaste. Bow your forehead to your fingertips and give thanks for all of the bounty that you have in your life. Give thanks for your wellness, whatever level of wellness you have. Give thanks for all of your blessings, both seen and unseen. Good, let your hands come down. I'd like you to put your hands roughly at the bottom of your rib cage on the side now. And we're going to be doing some breathing today, and I want you to be able to feel your ribs move. So as you take a big inhale in, see if you can feel those ribs moving out from your underneath your hands, and exhale, and let those fingers go in. And again, big inhale in, getting that air all the way to the bottom of your lungs, and exhale out. And last time, inhale in, and exhale out. Now put your hands over your belly button. And we're going to do a series of 3 breaths here, and you should be able to feel your belly expanding as you breathe in. So again, take a big inhale in, feel your hands go out, and exhale, and feel the hands go in. pressing the navel into the spine. And inhale out, letting the stomach be pushed out, the organs pushed out as the diaphragm pushes down on your innards. And then exhale and let the belly button go towards the spine. And one more time, inhaling. Big inhale as the hands go out. And exhale as those hands go in. Okay, you have collarbones that are up here where your collar would be. And I want you to put your fingertips just under the collarbone. So sort of feel the little bony partition here, that's your collarbone. Put your fingertips right underneath them. Okay, so now we're going to work on inhaling into the upper part of the chest. So take a big inhale in and see if you can feel the breath under these fingers. And exhale down. And inhale again, drawing that air all the way up into the top of the lungs. And exhale down. And last time, inhale fully into the upper lungs. Inhale as much as you can. And exhale and release. Good. Okay, so let's take our chin to our chest. And just take a breath or two here and allow the muscles on the back of the neck to release so that you can let the head drop to the chest as much as possible. Now on an inhale, roll the head over left ear to left shoulder. Exhale down to center. Inhale, roll left ear to left shoulder. Exhale down to center. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale down to center. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. And last time, roll the right ear to the right shoulder. And then exhale, rolling down, chin to chest, and inhaling as you take left ear to left shoulder. And come back to center, and lift your head up. Roll your shoulders. You're going to inhale them up and take them back and down. Inhale up, back and down. Inhale up, back and down. Now just do the right shoulder. Big circles. Imagine you're drawing a circle with chalk on the edge of your shoulder. Nice big circle. Keep your elbow low. And just make your shoulder do the movement. Now reverse and go the opposite way. Let the arm hang. Let the shoulder do the work. And one more. Good. Now let's do the left side. So take the left shoulder up and back, making big circles. Imagine you had a chalkboard and a piece of chalk on your shoulder and you were trying to make those circles as big as you possibly could. One more, and then we'll reverse directions. Good. And reverse. Moving those shoulders around as much as you can. Trying to make those circles nice and big. And one last one. Good. Hold your arms out and just crisscross them back and forth. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Give yourself a hug. Good. Feels nice, doesn't it? Wonderful. Okay, take the arms out again. Now crisscross them the other way and come into the hug. Good. Okay, so release. Most of us remember the rope in high school or junior high that we had to climb up on the top of the gym. So let's imagine that we're pulling ourselves up that rope. So pull up and come down. Pull up with the opposite hand, come down. Stretch your whole side. Reach as much as you possibly can reach. Keep going and pulling and go and pull and up and pull and up and pull and up and pull and up and pull. Good. Okay, so let's do a few hand exercises. So this is called starfish with your fingers spread apart, and then this is called claws. So starfish and claws, and starfish and claws, and starfish and claws, and starfish and claws. Okay, let's try that with our feet. We can only do one at a time. So bring your foot out. Spread your toes as much as you can, that's starfish, and then bring it in and squeeze. And lift the leg up off the chair. Push out, starfish, pull in and up, and squeeze the toes, and push out, and starfish. Get some air in there between those toes, and pull it in and down. Very good. Okay, other side. So stretch out, starfish, and claw, and starfish, and claw, and starfish, and claw, and starfish, and claw. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of marching in place. So I want you to raise opposite hand and opposite leg. You should feel your quads contracting. And make this arm, so take a break for a second. This arm that's going up, don't just let it hang out there. We really want it to work. So squeeze so you feel the muscles on the back of your arm working and the muscles in your forearm working. And you're trying to reach for that ceiling. Okay, so make every move count. All right, let's go. So up, it doesn't matter which side you start on, just go. This is great core work. It's great for our quads, which are our muscles of independence. It's great for working on the whole body. So keep going. And one more. And down. Shake it out. Okay. Hold on to your chair with your right hand and take your left hand overhead and stretch. And first just stretch over to the side and see how far you can stretch over and breathe. And you're looking straight forward. You're following your nose. And now see if you can turn your head and look up towards the ceiling. And breathe. A couple of breaths here. It's a little bit harder. Good, and now turn your head down and look at the floor. And keep stretching that top arm. So look towards the ceiling and look down towards the floor. Look towards the ceiling, look down towards the floor, and let's come back to center and take that arm down. Shake it out. Whew, have to talk to that instructor about holding poses too long. Okay, other side. So you're going to hold on with your left hand, shoot your right hand overhead, and really stretch. And your nose is facing straight forward at the moment. And see how much you can open up this side of your body, all the way up through your arm. You might even feel this stretch in the hip. So keep stretching, and now turn the head down, look at the floor. Inhale, look up at the ceiling. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. And come back to center and shake it. Okay, this is a variation on an exercise that we've done before in class. So we're going to be taking our arm behind us, but we're going to be releasing one finger at a time. So come in with your hitchhiker thumb, and as we take the arm back, open up the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, and your pinky. Now press the palm away from you and pull the fingers back, so you really should feel a stretch through that arm. Now turn your head to the left and nod your head up and down as if you were saying yes. Keep pressing your palm away from you, stretching through the back arm as you nod up and down. Now let's bring that hand in with the pinky, the ring finger, the middle finger, the index finger, and back to go. Other side. So come into hitchhiker pose, and we're going to take it out with the index, the middle, the ring, and the pinky. Take your hand as far behind you as you can. Pull your fingers back towards you while pushing the palm away from you. Turn your head to the right and nod your head up and down as if you were saying yes. Head going up and down. Keep pressing with the hand, keep pulling the fingers back towards you, stretching the whole arm. Good, and now let's bring it back in. So pinky, ring, middle, index, and back to hitchhiker. Back to the first side. Come into hitchhiker and take it out with the index, the middle, the ring, and the pinky. Take it as far behind you as you can go, opening up this whole pectoral area of the chest. Press the palm away, pull the fingers back towards you. Turn your head over to the left shoulder, and this time take your chin down and shake your head no, side to side. Press through that back hand and turn the head side to side as if you were shaking it no. Bring the head back to neutral, bring the fingers in, pinky, ring, middle, index, and back to the knee. Other side. Bring the hand up in hitchhiker. Fingers are curled in, thumb is up. Taking it out with the index, the middle, the ring, and the pinky, and press behind you as much as you can. Press the palm away, pull the fingers back. Take the head over to the right shoulder, drop the chin to the chest, and shake it back and forth as if you were shaking and saying no. Press through that back hand. Move the head through the full range of motion. Come back to center. Let's bring the hand in, the pinky, the ring, the middle, the index, and back to go. Shake everything. Okay, let's do some arthritis exercises for the hands. So hold out the right hand and make a circle with the thumb and go both ways. Some ways are easier than others. Try the index, going both ways with the index finger, middle finger, ring finger, which never likes to work alone. It likes that little finger. And the little finger, do some circles with it. Good. Give it a good shake. Let's try the other hand, starting with the thumb, going in circles, and reverse those circles. And now the index finger, middle finger, ring finger, both ways, and little finger. That's a tough one. Great, shake it out. Spider does push-ups on a mirror. So fingertips are together. Press the hands together. Take the fists down, the wrists down, opening the wrists, coming back up, pressing the fingers together, spreading them apart, palms together, bringing them together, and bringing them apart. Good. And shake it all out. Okay, so let's use whatever you have. You can use your noodle or you can use your broomstick. All of these will work. And these are exercises that work on our core. So when you're doing these, it isn't just an arm movement. It's a movement with the whole core engaged. So you're tightening your core muscles as you go through this exercise. So the first one we're going to do is, we have 3 boats to do in case you haven't done this before. The first one is a rowboat, so you're going to lean forward and pull back. And lean forward and pull back. Lean forward, pull back, lean forward, pull back. And now we're going to reverse and push away, come back and push away, come back and push away, come back and push away and come back. Bring whatever you're using to your lap, inhale it up, and I want you to try to pull the 2 ends apart. So really stretch those 2 ends, pull as hard as you possibly can, engaging all of your arm muscles and some of your back muscles. Good, now take it over to the left side and push. Come back up to center, push up to the ceiling, and go to the right and push, and come back. The next boat is a canoe, and so we're going to hold the bottom of our oar with the right hand facing inward. The left hand is facing outward, and we're going to reach forward with the bottom and pull back. So imagine that you're drawing a circle by your side with the bottom of the noodle, or the bottom of the stick, or whatever you're using. Good, and now reverse and go the opposite way. So the bottom of your stick is doing all the work, the top one's just keeping it from hitting you in the head. Good. Come back, lift it all the way up, and stretch, and bring it down as far as you can go. With a flat back, press into your feet, inhale up, and stretch. This time lean over the back of the chair and open up the chest even more. Ooh, I got a good crack. Good, and come down. So let's switch our paddle to the other side. So left hand is on the bottom, right hand is on the top, and dig forward and pull back, and dig forward and pull back, and dig forward, pull back, forward and back. And now reverse. Imagine pushing away and going backwards, engaging all of your core muscles. Good. Bring the rod down and take it up and stretch. Try to pull it apart. Pull as hard as you can. Now take it to the left and again pull the 2 ends apart. You should feel it in your scapula, the back of your shoulder blades, and stretch and reach. Come back up to center, press up to the ceiling, exhale, come all the way over. Using a flat back, pressing into your feet, come all the way up to sitting and take it over to the right. And again, try to pull the 2 ends apart. Stretching, stretching, stretching. Good. Bring it, take it up towards the ceiling. Lean back over the chair one more time and breathe. Big inhale, big exhale, and bring it down. Okay, last one is our kayak. And the kayak is basically a figure 8. So you're going to start on one side and go to the other. And make it as smooth as you can. And now reverse and go the opposite way. And I'll leave you to figure that out. It's like a YouTube video that says, just watch the video, I can't explain it, it's too confusing. Good. Okay, stop, take a break, take a big breath. And whatever you're holding on to, I want you to put your thumbs with your fingers. So the thumbs are not opposing the fingers. And I want you to roll this so that you're opening up this part of the wrists. Good. Now take that same grip with the fingers together and the thumbs together. Hold it from the underside, and now we're opening up the other side of the wrist by turning our fingers down towards the floor. Good. Okay, so set that aside. And let's do eagle pose because it's a great one for flushing out the immune system. We have glands in our armpits, we have glands in our groin, and actually right now let's just tap the thymus. So let's tap the thymus, give it a good stimulating wake up to keep us healthy and vibrant and shining. Okay. Take the right leg over the left. If you can wrap your foot around more, go ahead and do it. If you can't, that's okay. Everybody is where they are today. Take the left arm and bring it in front of you with the elbow bent. Take the right arm underneath, and then to whatever extent you can wrap everything together, maybe you can just get the backs of the hands together. Maybe you can get the palms of the hands together. Whatever you're capable of doing, I applaud. Okay, so now inhale and take those arms up and feel the pull on the back of your back and the scapula. And squeeze your legs, squeeze as you raise the arms up towards the ceiling. And now exhale, come down and release your squeeze on your legs a little bit. We'll do that again. So inhale the arms up, squeeze the legs together, squeeze the arms together as you raise them. And exhale and come down. And one last time. Inhale and squeeze. And bring the arms up as much as you can. Squeeze the legs together as tight as you can. And come down and untwist everything and shake it off. Okay, I got warm on that one. Okay, so right leg is down, left leg crosses over, and wrap them around as much as you can. Right leg arm is now in front of you. And the left arm is going to cross under. Wrap the arms as much as you can. Wherever you are today is fabulous. It's only a moment in time. And now squeeze the legs and raise the elbows up and feel the opening on the side of the back. And breathe and smile. And tell your body, every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Good. Lower it down. Release the squeeze for a moment. Take a breath. And let's repeat that again. So raise the arms up. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the arms together. Keep breathing, keep smiling, and release down. And one more time. Squeeze the legs together, squeeze the elbows as you raise them up, and breathe, and release down, unwind everything, and do a little victory dance. Okay, let's work on our hips a little bit. So, if you can, I'd like you to take your right ankle to your left knee. And some of you may not be able to do that. If you had a hip replacement, your doctor will probably roll over and say no way. But if you haven't had a hip replacement, try to get your ankle up here. And what I'm going to ask you to do, I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see this. I don't want you to round your back and fall over your leg this way. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to elongate your spine as if you had a string coming out of your head, and I want you to hinge at your hips and come forward out over that leg. So you're leading from the top of your head. So let's give that a try. So let's take our arms up first and elongate our spine, get long and tall. Now keeping that length, bring your arms down and lean over, hinging at the hips, coming out over that leg. You have a muscle called the piriformis in your behind, and it loves this move, even if you don't. Smile, breathe, stretch, keep reaching with the forehead. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Good, and come up, take the leg down, and shake it out. Okay, there's always another side. So, left ankle goes to the right leg, and we're going to inhale up, get long, get tall. Imagine that string coming out of your head, bring your arms down, and now hinge forward from your hips, come out over that leg, and breathe. Use the breath to open the body. Keep pressing into the foot that's on the floor, and that will allow you to extend out of the spine even more. Good. Okay, inhale, come up, do a little dance. And we're going to repeat that pose because it's a very important one. Most of us are sitting too much, especially with our stay-in-place orders. And so sitting tends to tighten the piriformis muscles. And it's often what leads to sciatica. And if anybody's had sciatica, it's not fun. So we want to prevent that from happening by doing these hip opening exercises. So let's start again with the right foot on the left ankle. And inhale, take the arms up, make the spine long, make yourself tall. Take the arms down, keeping the length in the spine, and hinge forward at the hip, coming out over the leg. Keep pressing into the foot that's on the floor. The more you press, the more you can extend the spine. That's one of those yoga secrets. So pressing down lets the spine extend. Good. Maybe you got to go a little farther this time. And come up and release the leg. Do a little dance. Okay, so let's do the opposite leg. The ankle is on the knee. Take a nice breath here before we do anything. Tell yourself you're going to live through this. Inhale, take the arms up, stretch, reach, elongate, bring the hands down, keeping that length, extend out from the hips over that leg, and breathe. Press into the foot on the floor. See if you can extend out farther than you went last time. Good. And come up and shake it out. Okay, speaking of shake, here's a dance move. So, some of you will know this is the Macarena. So we're going to do hand out with the palm down, hand out with the palm down. Turn it up, turn it up. And then we're going to go to the shoulder, and the shoulder, and the ear, and the ear, and the hip, and the hip, and wiggle, 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 wiggle. Let's try that again. So come out with the palm down, out with the palm down, turn the palm up, turn the palm up, right hand to the shoulder, left hand to the shoulder, right hand to the ear, left hand to the ear, right hand to the hip, left hand to the hip, right hip, left hip, and wiggle, 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 wiggle. There, you're all beautiful dancers. Grab your block or your book and put it between your legs. If you're using a block, you would simply have the block here. If you're using a book, to brace. So put your right hand down. And now turn and twist open to the ceiling and breathe. Bring that hand down and swap hands. Take the other arm up. Twist and breathe. Let's repeat the first side. So switch hands. Take the hand up and stretch. And reverse, switch hands. Take it up and stretch. And bring the hand down. Okay, so let's do some standing poses. So move your props out of the way. And turn the seat of the chair to face you so that you're facing the chair. And I want you to cross the right leg over the left. Yes, a little bit. Thank you. Perfect. Cross the right leg over the left so that you're on the right toes. So I'll face just for a moment so you can see. So your ankles are crossed and you're on your right toes, but my right heel is up. And you're about a foot away from your chair. Now, if you're comfortable with your balance, take your arms up overhead and elongate the spine. If you're not comfortable with your balance, skip this part. Then take your hands to the seat of the chair and have a very flat back. And take a breath here. And now come down to your elbows. And you're stretching out the whole back of your left leg. If you want to go further, you can bring your hands down to the floor and fold over even more, but that's the advanced chair class and that's not this one. So right now we're hanging out on our chair, we're letting our left leg stretch, we feel supported, we feel safe, we feel happy. And our left leg is loving. Okay, so bring your hands to the seat of the chair, uncross your feet, and go ahead and stand up to standing. Let's do the other side. So cross the left ankle over the right. So you're on the left toes. Again, if you feel comfortable with your balance, inhale and extend up, and then exhale and take your hands flat to the seat of the chair. Take a moment here for your body to adjust. And then when you're ready, go ahead and come down onto your elbows. And for some of you, if you have that block or that book, maybe you want to come down onto it and not go down as far. So hang out wherever you're happy hanging out, and really let that right leg stretch now. Let your head hang. Let the whole upper body relax. And let the breath allow the right leg to stretch and release. Good. Bring the hands back to the seat of the chair. Uncross the feet, and then go ahead and stand up. Okay, so turn sideways to the chair now. And I want you to back up a little bit so that your foot that's nearest the chair is almost got the toes hanging over the edge of the front of the chair. So inhale, take the arms up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold down, grab the chair on the way so you feel stable. And as you feel ready, go ahead and slide your hand down the chair leg so that you can bend over as much as you're comfortable. Let the whole upper body relax. Shake your head, make sure there's no tension in it. Let everything soften. Let the inner groin of the leg that's on the chair release and relax. And slowly, using the chair as your guide, come back up to standing. Stay here for a moment, let your blood adjust. Take a deep breath. Good. I'm going to move my chair to the other side so I can stay facing you. You can turn around if you'd like, I'll never know. Bring your opposite foot up to the seat of the chair. Make sure that your standing leg is facing straight forward. No ducks in this class. Okay? So inhale, take your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold over. Hold on to the chair as a guide as you work your way down. Stretching the opposite leg this time and the opposite groin. And breathe. See if you can release yourself and go a little bit deeper. And now slowly, using the chair as a guide, work your way back up to standing. Let your body adjust. And then take your foot down. Okay, put the chair in front of you. And we're going to do goddess pose. So have your feet out, turned out to the side, a little bit wider than the chair leg. Remember, when we do a squat, we really want our knees to go out to the side rather than collapsing in and collapsing our arches. So if when you go down, your knees are bowing in, you need to make your feet closer together so that your knees go out. Okay, so find that where that place is. Once you've got it, let's take our squat, take our arms up in cactus, and on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. And come up, big breath in, exhale, come down into cactus, 1, 2, 3. Inhale up, big breath, oops, exhale down, on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Come back, hold on to your chair. I'm going to turn it sideways so that you can see me. I want you to come up on your toes and then rock down so that you're on your heels and your toes are off. So coming up onto the toes, rock down, lift the toes, coming up, go down, lift the toes, and last time, come up on the toes, come down and lift the toes. Walk back a little bit from your chair so that you're leaning into it. And now turn as if you were looking to see your tail and turn side to side, twisting the upper body, stretching the legs, turning side to side. Good, and step forward. Face your chair, and I want you to take the outside foot to the front, to the side, to the back, brush through, lift it up, take it out to the side, bring it back to the front, and put it down, point it to the front, to the side, to the back, brush through, lift, out to the side, back to the front, and point to the front, point to the side, point to the back, brush through, lift, out, back, and down. Good, let's do the other side. So point to the front, to the side, to the back, brush through, lift it up, wag it out to the side, bring it back to the front, come down and point to the front, point to the side, point to the back, brush through, lift it up, take it out to the side, bring it back to the front, point to the front, to the side, to the back, brush through, bring it up, bring it out, bring it in, and bring it down. Very good. Let's have a seat again. That's good. Yeah. Thank you. So I want you to take your legs out to the side and see how far you can get your legs open this way. And then I want you to lean onto your right elbow on your right knee, and again take your arm overhead and stretch, and then roll it down and look towards the floor, and then roll up and look at the ceiling, keeping the elbow on the leg, rolling down, and reach when you're down here, reach with that extended arm, and come up and roll up towards the ceiling. And one more time, rolling down and reaching out, and come up and roll towards the ceiling, and come up to center. Great, let's do the other side. So my left elbow is on my left knee, my right arm extends over, and first I'm just going to extend over with my head in its normal position, my body's not twisted, and then I'm going to turn down and look at the floor, and roll up and look at the ceiling, and pivoting on my elbow, rolling down and rolling up and rolling down and rolling up, and one last time, rolling down and rolling up, and come back up to sitting. Come into a comfortable seated position. You've done really, really well today. I'm glad you joined me for class. Let's bring our hands into Namaste and give thanks for all of the blessings, and that our practice today will be of benefit to all concerned. Thank you.